What is going on, guys? Hold on. Had to close my door real quick. Um, how's it going, guys? I'm gonna be a second here. So I'm gonna go on here. Gotta link the stream to my Twitter account real quick. So let's get this thing rolling, man. Let's get it going. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come over here. I'll go to this account. And now, yes, it is alive right now. So we're gonna go on, we're gonna share it on the Twitter. But anyways, let's get this thing cooking. All right. So let's talk Takeover Portland. I am gonna be having my iPad because I want to go in the order of the matches. Takeover Portland, fairly good show, very good show. I do want to note one thing. The show could have been a whole lot better, in my opinion. The crowd was very underwhelming, if you ask me. Just the crowd at times seemed a little dead. They didn't really have much chance going on. I was disappointed in Portland. Some people said it was a good crowd. I don't feel like it was a NXT quality crowd, but there's not much I can really say to go up against that. I mean, what do you expect, man? What do you expect? Not every crowd is going to be one of the best crowds that you're ever going to have. So that's unfortunate, but I mean, at the end of the night, it was a really good show. And the show started off with Keith Lee and Dominic Dijakovic. Now, this match was very good. It was for the NXT North American Championship. This match did last 20 minutes. In this match, obviously, you got two big guys. You got Dominic Dijakovic, who we know is he's kind of like a brute kind of guy. I was actually talking to my dad during this match, and he's like, Dominic Dijakovic reminds me of just the way he looks. He reminds me of Gronkowski. I was like, well, that's weird, but I can see it. But Dijakovic, big, strong guy. Keith Lee, we all know what he can do. He's a big guy. He's one of the heavier set guys, but that man can run around the ring like anybody. He can keep up with a Ricochet. That's how great my boy Keith Lee is. He's absolutely ridiculous. Keith Lee, obviously, here is going to end up retaining. He did retain in this match. This match basically is just two big guys feeling each other out. They're going to use both power moves. You're going to see some spots where maybe Keith Lee gets an insecurity or something like that. It was a really good, fun match. Keith Lee did come out on top. I did want more fan reaction, like I said. I think that is the only negative about tonight is the fan reaction, but it was pretty good here. So I'm going to say it was a great show in general. But Keith Lee, I expected him when we hear the music at the end, when Keith Lee finally does beat Dijakovic, I expect it to be this big ceremonious moment where everybody's going to pop for Keith Lee because Keith Lee's over. Portland did not really have that vibe to me tonight. Nothing against Keith Lee. He had a phenomenal match with Dijakovic, but I'm gonna credit a lot of the negativity tonight to the crowd because at the end of the night, these were all pretty good matches. Next, we got the match that started off pretty interesting. We have Dakota Kai and Tegan Knox. Obviously, you're gonna hype this match up. They're both friends. They both had knee issues, and Takeover Chicago. What happened? Dakota Kai, she turned on Tegan Knox. You're gonna see things where we're gonna continue the feud. That's exactly what happened. And Dakota Kai, obviously, with this being a street fight, Tegan Knox coming down, entrance. Dakota Kai attacks from behind, goes around the whole place, and it's really, really fun. But am I familiar with wrestling from the early '90s? A little bit, not so much. I see your name is Doink Poster, so if you're talking about Doink the Clown, yes, I'm aware of Doink. So if that's what you are asking for, yes. The artist version 1.0 sent me here. I have no idea what that is, but thank you for watching. 1992 specifically. Man, you're gonna have to give me some matches, man. I'm not good with years. But anyways, Dakota Kai, Tegan Knox. This match, like I said, hard hitting at the beginning. You start the match on the outside. You have Dakota Kai target Tegan Knox's knee. We have a spot in the match where the tides kind of change here, and Tegan Knox actually gets the upper hand. She gets the chair. She starts targeting Dakota Kai's knee. I'm starting to think, hey, you know what? Where are you, by the way? I'm in my room and I have all my lights off except my big light. So if I turn that off, yeah. But yeah, I'm not in Dave. I'm actually in my room if you can see. But yeah. Um, but Dakota Kai ended up getting the victory here, and the way she went about it was a little interesting. Um, I'm not even exactly sure on how you pronounce this woman's name, but I had to write it down. Raquel Gonzalez, something like that. Thank you for the cool shirt thing. But Raquel Gonzalez, if that's how you pronounce her name. Um, yes, she was in the Mae Young Classic. I think her name was Rain Gonzalez back then. Don't don't get mad at me if I'm not 100% accurate on what her name was. But let's be honest. Did anybody in the crowd know who Raquel Gonzalez was? No. Did I know who she was immediately? No. Did I recognize the Gonzalez part? A little bit, but did I care at the end of the night that Raquel Gonzalez helped Dakota Kai get the win here by putting Tegan Knox through a table? The table didn't really break. Tegan Knox just like slid on it and looked like a pretty painful spot, if you ask me. But Raquel Gonzalez, you wanted a big pop moment, and I'm sorry, but that ain't the pop moment for me. I'm not gonna get excited about Raquel Gonzalez helping Dakota Kai win, because let's be honest, nobody knows who Raquel Gonzalez really is. So maybe if you had somebody else more, I don't know, a Candice LeRae turn or somebody established, maybe I would care. But Raquel Gonzalez, nah. You could even put Chelsea Green up in there, man. Ash, or who she is, my bad. Maybe you don't watch enough wrestling, you casual. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Next, we have Finn Balor versus Johnny Gargano. This match was actually the longest, or the second longest match on the card. It went 27 minutes. This match was very good. As you can see, I am repping Johnny Gargano, so there we have that. This match, obviously, what do you expect? Two of the best in NXT to do it. You got Finn Balor, who we all know was one of the best at one point in NXT. If you take it back to 2015, back when he was facing Kevin Owens in ladder matches at Takeover Brooklyn, back when he was in the Demon uh, in the UK. I mean, everything about Finn Balor's character was used to be great, and now Finn Balor coming back with his heel persona, real good character for Finn Balor. Um, I I like this more serious. Um, you if you get a big win against Johnny Gargano, it's pretty big. It's gonna move you forward, and I think Finn Balor has a pretty good chance at getting into the title picture for the Mania takeover. So Finn Balor continuing his takeover streak right now. He beat Johnny Gargano in 27 minutes. Obviously here it's two great guys going at it. So obviously you're gonna get some great stuff going out. So I mean, if you didn't watch the show, I do highly recommend you go back and watch that Finn Balor and Johnny Gargano match because obviously two of the best guys going at it. You're gonna have a good match. Next, we have Rhea Ripley defending her title against Bianca Belair. Now, in my opinion, this was the not the worst. Do you watch AEW, bro? Yes, I. Finn Balor is horrible. uh, I mean, he's an acquired taste. I think we can all agree. If you're a Finn Balor fan, you're a Finn Balor fan. But yeah, but Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, this to me was not. I wouldn't say it was a horrible match. But it was definitely the least entertaining out of all the matches. Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair. A lot of this match is just Rhea Ripley feeling Bianca Belair out. And then you get to the high spots where Bianca's using her hair, and then Rhea's back. title immediately after she gets the title. So I just didn't see that being the case. So obviously Rhea Ripley was going to win. And so far, I predicted all four correct. So let's go. And as you see in the next two matches, if you go watch my prediction video, I picked them all correct. So let's go. But I wasn't a huge fan of the Ripley Belair match. I mean, it wasn't horrible. I'd watch it again if I had to, but it's not something that in 2 years I'm gonna remember that match. I don't know if we got that kind of match. That I'll be going back. How often do you watch NXT? Um, so my NXT watching is more so I watch AEW on Wednesdays on the pay-per-view. But yeah, so there's my NXT background for you, Mike Bottom. So next we have the Broserweights, Matt Riddle and Pete Dunne, obviously. How many fish could a Bobby Fish fry if a Bobby Fish could fry fish? Do you guys know? Do you know? Do you know anything besides wrestling? What do you mean, Max Legion? I can talk basketball, could talk college sports, could talk NFL. What do you want? What do you want, man? What do you want? What do you want? What do you think about the training with Big Nash? I'm actually an Nyla Rose fan, so have fun with that. Can you react to Listen 00 by KTS Martin? No, I'm sorry. But we had the Broserweights, Matt Riddle and Pete Dunne. I'm a big Pete Dunne guy. If you don't know, Takeover Chicago, fell in love with the man when he fought Tyler Bate. Absolutely one of my favorite matches the past few years. I was in the arena for that match, so Pete Dunne's been high for me since then. So I love my boy Pete Dunne. Obviously Matt Riddle coming out with the jokes early with Bobby Fish. I mean, you fell in love with him. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Max Lugan? What are you talking about? I'm saying Pete Dunne's one of my favorite. But anyways, yeah, Pete Dunne, Matt Riddle, two of my favorite guys on NXT, and they had to go against UE, obviously Undisputed Era, one of the most over teams in NXT and in the entire company and in all of wrestling. But UE's been up there. I did expect this to happen. The Broserweights ended up winning this match. This match was very good. It only lasted 16 minutes, about 17 minutes ish. But I would recommend you go watch it if you have not watched it. Sounded a little fruity, my dude. Okay, Mike Bottom. Yeah, I fell in love with his wrestling, Max Lugen. Yeah. Pete Dunne, absolute beast, buddy. But anyways, Pete Dunne, my man, went crazy in this match. Obviously, Matt Riddle. They ended up winning this match, and if you go on my Twitter at GamersUNYT, cheap little plug there, you'll see I tweeted right after it. I'm like, let's go, man. They did it. They did it. The Broserweights freaking did it, bro. Let's go. His strikes are very pure. My boy Pete Dunne, the man, his grappling's amazing. He can strike. Obviously, with O'Reilly in the match, you can have some good striking too. So there's that. How you get the background so dark? I'm not in a back alley now. I just turned off all the lights in my room, and I have a little spotlight. The Broserweights ended up winning this match. I really did enjoy this match. It's one of my favorite matches of the night. It probably was my favorite match of the night. Obviously, when you have two guys like Matt Riddle and Pete Dunne going over, the only thing I could ask for maybe is a little more crowd interaction here. Like I said at the beginning, Portland kind of disappointed me. I will be in Portland next year, so maybe I can start some chants. But at some points in the show, the crowd just seemed dead. And you know what? Could you shout out my bro Carter? Shout out Carter. Matt Riddle's okay, but on strike purity alone, Keith Lee is leagues ahead. I agree with you, man. Keith Lee is absolutely a beast. Keith Lee deserves a North American championship. And I was talking to my dad about this earlier, and we were like, you know what? Keith Lee deserves to be in a spot where at Mania weekend he could be challenging for the NXT championship, but obviously since he has a North American championship, that's not the case. But I would love to see. And I even said some dream matches with Keith Lee. I was like, put him against the Kevin Owens or Samoa Joe. I would like to see him against John Cena, man. Just he's that charismatic. Keith Lee's absolutely brilliant in the ring. Love him. But let's go on to the main event. We had Adam Cole versus Tommaso Ciampa, and you guys are not seeing this thumbnail, but the thumbnail that will be on this for people that watch this after you guys, it is of Johnny wrestling. Now, we'll talk about Johnny in a minute, but Adam Cole and Ciampa, this match was good. Went 33 minutes. Obviously, with Ciampa in the ring with Adam Cole, you're going to see a bunch of crazy stuff. You're going to see Adam Cole hit some suplexes that make you cringe a little, thinking that Ciampa might have injured that neck again. You're going to have some stuff where Ciampa hits some air raid crashes, things like that. Please don't spoil the main events. Man, if you didn't watch the show, buddy, that's not my fault. That's not my fault. You click on here and look at my reactions, man. But anyways, Adam Cole ended up having Ciampa in a position where Ciampa was going to actually have a chance to win this match. Now, I thought Ciampa was going to win this match at some point because obviously Ciampa is in the situation where he keeps kicking out of Adam Cole's best moves. You kick out of the one shot. You kick out of everything Adam Cole has to give you. And then Ciampa is in the situation where he accidentally runs into the ref. And obviously, since UE's there, because UE, Roddy Strong, was trying to distract the ref at one point, and then you have Fish and O'Reilly come and attack him. But then you have him over there getting beat by them, comes back in the ring. Adam Cole thinks he has it won, doesn't have it won. Then you have Ciampa. The ref inadvertently gets hit. Ciampa hits an air raid crash, gets you could count to 20, to 30, whatever you needed to. Adam Cole was not kicking out, and the ref was still on the ground, obviously. Then you have Johnny wrestling himself. This guy right here. I was debating taking this shirt off after this moment. I swore he came out. I swore he's going to take out UE. I thought Velveteen was going to come out to get Roddy Strong. And since the title was in the ring, and Ciampa sees Gargano next to it, Johnny takes the title. Looks like he's about to hand it to him. Smacks him right over the head with it. The ref rolls in the ring. Didn't see any of this happen. Adam Cole rolls over onto Ciampa. 1, 2, 3. 3 count. And Adam Cole retains the NXT Championship. Absolutely great match. Johnny Wrestling sucks. I highly disagree. But anyways, Cole wins the match here, and then we're left with thinking, wait a minute, Ciampa. Are we gonna run the feud back? Are we gonna run the Ciampa and Gargano feud back? We've seen it before, but hey, man, we've seen it before, and let's see it again. They always have some fun feuds. Their match at Takeover New Orleans, I was there for that one. Loved it. Love when those two guys go at it, 'cause there's some real history between those two. But obviously, as the credits are rolling, you got Johnny walking up, and as you'll see in the thumbnail, if you come back later, Johnny turns his head, looks back at Ciampa, knows he finally cost Ciampa. He finally got back at Ciampa for what Ciampa did to him. He hit Ciampa where it hurt. He hit Ciampa where, you know what, Ciampa, I don't see another reunion happening. Yeah, we just saw DIY at Takeover, whatever it was. I don't even remember the last Takeover was, honestly. But we're not going to see another Takeover Houston. Yeah, Royal Rumble weekend. But we're not going to see another DIY reunion. That's the last of DIY. And am I okay with that? Maybe. The last match with DIY was good. It was pretty good. But I love DIY, so he wants to watch Pete Dunne and Johnny. Sure, Mike Bottom. Let's do one of these. And let's put you over here. Oopsie. Where you at, Mike Bottom? He loves DIY. Yeah, you're fun, Mike Bottom. You're fun. But anyways, DIY was a great tag team. Do I think it's gonna ever have a chance of redoing it. No, I don't. I'm sorry. If you're a DIY fan, it ain't gonna happen again. Ciampa and Gargano are in another feud. It's gonna last for a while now. We're gonna really get to see Takeover weekend or Mania weekend for Takeover. We're gonna see Johnny wrestling and we're gonna see Ciampa. And I don't know what you do, but he reminds me of Gargano a lot. Me? Oh, King Nick Cage. Um, I don't watch much GCW. Hold on. All right, never mind. I thought I had a GCW poster right next to me, but it was a CLW one. So we're not gonna bring that up. But no, I have not watched much Nick Cage. But anyways, I do want to thank you guys for tuning into the stream. Bro, what are you talking about, Big Nash? What are you talking about? Nah, I'm a fan of these people, bruh. I'm a fan of these people. What you mean? Not very gang affiliated of you? What are you guys talking about up in here? Anyways, I'm just gonna end the stream here. Make sure you go follow the Twitter at GamersGoonYT. Go follow the Instagram at TheGamersGoon. Hold on. One TheGamersGoonYT. Then you gotta go follow the TikTok people. You gotta go follow my TikTok at AW4520. So make your thoughts on Adam Cole saying 9 and 11 was an inside job. He tweeted it just now. There's no way he did that. There is no way Adam just did that. I'm gonna before we end this. No, he did it. He just did. I will never let you. K-Wob. All right. Peace out, people. I'll see you guys in the next one. Doink poster. If you want to ask me that question, man, he just deleted it because it was drawing heat you missed. Nah, buddy, he just did it. Subscribe, like, and follow. I appreciate that, Abby. But anyways, I'll see you guys later. Make sure you do go follow all my social medias. If you do want to contact me, go talk to the Twitter at GamersGoonYT because I probably will respond to DMs over there. So if you guys are in here and you want to talk, go over there. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one.